Hi, I'm Brian King, and this is 5 Things Friday. Now, I've never been a big fan of statistics, probably because they can be manipulated to say all kinds of different things that you may not have ever intended. For instance, right now in the United States, statistically, more than half the marriages end in divorce. That's horrible. Of course, the other half end in death. Now, since I'm doing a husband lessons channel, you could say that statistically, I want to see more marriages end in death. Not exactly what I'm going for. And yes, that was a certified dad joke. Don't try that at home unless you have kids. Let's get back to 5 Things Friday. What I want to talk about today is 5 things that you may or may not have already known about your wife. Number 1, they are willing to fight for your marriage. Now, sometimes it seems like all they are is willing to fight. But when you hear your wife say, "Can we talk?" what she's really saying is, "I'd like to work on the marriage because I want it to succeed. I want it to be better. Not, you've done something horribly wrong and I need to fix you." Because in reality, she really just wants to work on the marriage to make it better. So try to use that as a filter next time she says, "Can we talk about something?" She just wants it to be better. And it can be. As a matter of fact, number 2, statistically, there's that word again, if you work through a problem and get to the other side, Dr. John Gottman has statistics that show that people who have worked through large problems in their marriage are happier when they get to the other side than they were before. So there's hope. Don't think your problems are going to destroy you. As a matter of fact, when you work through your problems, you can get happier. Sounds kind of counterintuitive, but it's true. Statistically, anyway. Number 3, you can understand a woman. Now, yes, it does take some effort and some work, but the common thing that people say is that women are opposite, and the reason that you like them is because opposites attract. That's really not true, because opposite makes it sound like there's opposition or opposing or kind of like, things that don't fit together that you're going to fight. And that's not really true. Your wife is not opposite, she's different. And she is different in a way. She has something that you need, and you have something she needs. And it's really a beautiful thing. And I'm not just talking physically, I'm talking mentally and emotionally. They complete us. Now, I know there's a lot of satire and jokes around the whole issue that men and women are just different and it's bad. Well, the truth is, they are different in a way that you need. You need what a woman has. Now, she needs what you can provide. It's really kind of good. So good, in fact, that number 4 is that your wife has a dream. She has plans. She has things she wants to do. And the good part about it is you get to be part of it too. She wants a future with you. Out of all the other men in the world, she picked you to be her husband. And she wants to fulfill her dreams, and you get to be part of it. That's amazing. And number 5, there's no limit to marriage. Now, unfortunately, a lot of people have proved that on the negative side. You see some horribly messy divorces and just disaster and destruction. But the same thing that shows that there's no limit of how bad your marriage can get, the good news is there's no limit to how good your marriage can get. There's no limit. I started with a potentially bad marriage, moved to a good marriage, then to a great marriage, and I am working to have an extraordinary marriage because it just keeps getting better and better. There is hope. You have the weekend in front of you. Focus on your marriage for a while. Enjoy it. Have fun. It was intended for pleasure. You are made to be a husband and wife. Enjoy the weekend. We'll see you next week.